Hey guys, I'm just gonna start talking like I always do. What's up everybody and welcome back to another video with Electric Soul. Okay, so today in this video I wanted to touch a topic talking to y'all to give y'all some great advice in regards to tapping into your very powerful spiritual energy and staying there with it. Because the whole thing with tapping into your spiritual energy is, or not even spiritual, it's like your powerful energy. I mean, it's all spiritual, but it is your powerful energy. And what it is to have your very powerful energy right by your side in this way is just about you touching base with the fact that you are a very powerful person through and through. I want y'all to really understand this from a perspective of what's it called? Like actuality. It literally, like the word literally means that, okay? The whole thing with being as spiritually in touch and basically like very powerful, but knowing your power, persisting with that and all that other great stuff is that you have such a huge responsibility over the way that your reality manifests itself. You have so much power, you have so much potential. And I feel like some people don't understand how much of a unit everybody is within their realities. Okay, you're able to manifest whatever you want, you're able to have whatever you want, you're able to do anything that you want to do, right? You're able to change the world, you're able to help other people, you're able to inspire a lot of people, you're able to do so many things that it almost feels like to me that in some sense, you know, some people think like, oh, one person isn't enough. If you do this one thing one time, like it's not going to help or whatever else the case may be. Understandable mindsets, because even then in that mindset it is like a lack mindset. They assume that there needs to be an overabundance of something in order for it to actually matter, but that's definitely the farthest thing from the truth. The truth is that you all are extremely powerful beings, and no matter who you are, no matter what you work as, no matter what your occupation, what you have dedicated your life towards, the people that you meet, the things that you do, you have such a huge importance in your life and in the lives of so many other people around you as well. So it's not just you. Everyone that you talk to, everyone that you meet, you may think to yourself, I'm just an ordinary person and it doesn't matter. But truth be told, bro, it absolutely matters, because you are everything. And it's not just I'm just a person and it doesn't matter. No, it matters a lot, because again, everything that you're intending is actually making a difference in your reality and in the realities of so many other people. And that is something that you have to really stay strong and close to, because I don't believe in having enemies. I don't believe in having, you know, how it's like, oh, it's us against society and all this other stuff, or like the corporations and all those things, right? That is all understandable, and I do feel like it is true to the extent in which they perceive it that way. Like those corporations or society, they're afraid of people who are so confident and so powerful within themselves, naturally speaking, because they know that when people realize their power, they actually make differences, and that to them is the scariest thing. They want people to be it a certain way so that they can have control over that, right? Now, upon us knowing that, you know, there may be some external forces that seem to not be working with us, although I claim nothing less than always being worked with in my very highest favor. The whole thing is that still, you know, they may want you to not know your power, right? Again, because it creates big change that they're not very much in favor of, because it's like they want to profit from people, things like that. This is more talking about capitalistic things, but honestly, this is just a general thing, bro. In society, you have to be someone who's so strong in your foundation of yourself, because if not, you could get wrapped up in the likes of everyone else who don't even know themselves. There's so many people who don't even know who they are truly just yet. There are a lot of people who don't understand their power, their potential, and the things that they're doing in their reality as a whole. And you may even find inspiration in that because you don't know yourself yet, right? When I say inspiration, I mean that you're seeing someone be inauthentic in their own life, and you're like, I want to be like that because they seem really cool. But whole time you're feeling inspired by something that doesn't resonate with the person nor with you truly. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when you want to be somebody else, but you can't be somebody else, bro. Like you're you feel me? And you should be very proud with you being you, because you knowing yourself, the whole point of this video, is what's going to get the ball rolling in favor of this whole world changing for the best. That's just the way it is, the way it's always been, the way it's literally always going to be. I feel like it is a huge blessing nowadays that on social media we see so much of what is it called, like inspiration to keep us feeling motivated in our realities, where we see like a lot of positivity and a lot of people who encourage us to be ourselves and to not listen to everything that you see or whatever else. But excuse me, all I'm going to say is that you peeping your power, you peeping your potential, you holding yourself very close to that is only going to continue to amplify your energy as it is. So it's not a matter of you going on throughout your life and just, I mean, of course, always go on throughout your life, live your best life, do anything that you have to do, whatever. But it's not just a factor of you like going about your life and then it's like, okay, well, I never found out who I was. I never got to embrace who I was as a powerful person. And because you all know that you're powerful, like in your hearts, in your souls, everyone knows no matter who you are, again, even if you thought your entire life you were not special. There have been times I thought I wasn't special, and I'm talking like many years ago. I remember I was just like a person, right? It just seemed like I was just a person. I still knew at the very bottom of my heart, in the back of my mind, even up front, like my ego may have tried to talk against myself, where I said, that's not true. I'm not special. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not like a big deal in general. That is something that your ego tells you to keep you humble, in the sense that, oh, I'm getting a little too confident, a little too powerful. It makes me feel afraid to be that confident and that powerful. But no, like I always knew that regardless of who I was in today's society, no matter what, literally whoever or whatever I could have been, right? Even if I was like someone who seemingly had no worth or value in society, I literally always had worth and value regardless. Okay? So that's the thing. You have to know that, and now that you know that, because you're still a person who has so much power and potential within you, you have to use that and you need to stay close with that, because that is what's going to help you continue to get better as a person, to benefit everything around you in your life, in your reality, in today's society, with the people that exist all around you, everything else that you are. Everything, all of the power that you have within you, all that you are as a person, as powerful as you are, you're using this power to help everyone and everything around you exist as its most powerful self as well. Okay, so it's not just you, it's not just your neighbor, it's not just whatever, it's literally everything that you have put into you knowing yourself, and the fact that you again have so much power and potential that you now realize that is yours, basically is yours. Okay, so now that you know that everything within you is genuinely contributing to your power in this reality, the biggest thing that I want y'all to really understand in order to like tap into this, like I stated, how to tap into your powerful energy, is just by making choices every single day that actually genuinely empower you guys. I'm saying this in a way that's not lightly. This is not like a, oh, maybe, or like not maybe, more like, oh, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Who cares if I'm a little bit uncomfortable? Baby, if the uncomfortable is not regarding you getting your self concept all the way up to the sky, you better not settle with anything that makes you feel uncomfortable in any way, shape, or form within your reality, because you don't deserve to be experiencing things in your reality that don't make you feel like your very best self always. So you tap into your powerful energy when you realize just how much power you have in your everyday environments, when you go to school, when you go to work, when you go out, when you do anything, when you talk to people, when you see the way that people react to you when you talk to them, the way that people are influenced by you on social media, your friends, people, even if you have seemingly have no one, right? It seems like no one really cares about what I do anyway. No one really, I don't really get like much attention on it. It's not about having attention. It's about the way that it feels when you are yourself in front of wherever and whoever, because you understand now that you are somebody who again is so powerful that everyone and everything around you can feel that, because that's just the way it is. It's the way it's always been. I promise you guys. Even during times when I thought that I was like not like, I just didn't think I was that inspirational to people around me, I always ended up showing some sort of influence with those around me, even when I didn't intend to, even when I didn't notice it. And I ended up noticing it, right? Because it was like happening right before my very eyes. What I would feel was the energy of me being myself, me knowing my powerful energy, and people picking up on that, and then them being influenced in a positive way where they themselves are now believing in their powerful energy. And now we're all powerful together. You get me? So I feel like a really huge important thing here is to really dedicate yourself towards steps that make you feel even more powerful within yourself. Again, making choices that really resonate with the person that you are in your life, okay? So as you're doing what you're doing, as you're living your best life, if it makes you feel more comfortable to get the color blue instead of the color red, get the color blue, okay? Seriously, I know it sounds very minuscule, and It may seem that way genuinely in the moment, but I promise you guys, it actually makes a difference every single little time that you make a choice to make yourself even more comfortable in your life. If you prefer X to Y, choose X every time. Even if it seems like, oh, I would have to spend an extra 3 minutes doing X, Y, and Z in order to feel even better about myself, you better be doing that. Like, you literally better be waking up 3 minutes earlier if that's what you need to dedicate yourself to X, Y, and Z. So that you can feel even better about yourself in your life and so that you can see the powerful energy that you have within actually be amplified because you're honoring that. The whole thing with energy is like it seems like it goes away or like it seems like it's not as impactful when you ignore it. And it's because it's not that you become less powerful when you ignore it. That's not what it is because you're still very powerful. But what you're doing is you're putting like all this darkness, you're like throwing a dark blanket over a light. The light's not going to go out. Like the light is still shining very brightly under the blanket. You just don't see it right now. Take out the cover and you're going to see the light again. Okay? That's exactly what it's like when a person sleeps on their powerful energy. It's like putting a blanket over a light and acting like you don't see it, but it's still there, or acting like it's not still shining. It's still there and it's still shining. Take off the blanket and stop being in denial of what you know that you got. Because one way or another, again, regardless of who you are in society or what you believe or what you have, or even if you are like 80 years old and you have the worst mindset ever, you still have so much powerful energy within you that only needs to be tapped into by you. That's it. You need to tap into it. And honestly, it doesn't take much effort. It's not a crazy, scary thing. It's not anything that's genuinely ego button pushing. It may seem that way, honestly, because it can feel very overwhelming when you understand, like, oh my gosh, I do have that much power. I do have that much potential. This is crazy. I've been told my entire life that I didn't. I've been bullied. I've been this. Like, you've always been, or you've always seemed to be conditioned to believe that you're not as great as you basically know that you are in your heart. Don't listen to any of that shit that tries to take you away from something that makes you into a better, brighter person, knowingly so, okay? Because every single time that you listen to things that try to discourage you and try to make you feel small in a reality that freaking belongs to you, you are dishonoring yourself because you think that the opinions, the treatment, the energy of other people, other things, other situations around you are all more powerful than you yourself, and that will never, ever, ever be the case. The biggest thing that I think that we can all take away from tapping into that very strong, powerful energy within ourselves is understanding that that is going to make any norm different in the long run. You're going to see that as time goes on, the quality of your life will increase by a lot. So it's no longer that you're willing to settle for things that you don't like. You're not going to take a chocolate that you hate over one that you like because the one that you hate is closer to you. Get the fuck up and get the chocolate that you like, bro. Like, you have to understand, like, as I was stating with all these things, all these choices that you're making in the long run, you're not going to settle for anything else ever again. You're not going to forgive, well, always forgive, but you're never going to like settle for somebody in your life. I was going to say forgive somebody who screwed you over. You should always forgive, but you're not going to take back someone in your life who fucked you over because you don't respect yourself. No, you respect yourself too much and you know that this person is not for you. Peace, bitch. Like, I'll manifest someone better, period. Just like that. It's always been this way. I know that for some people, especially those who have been through a lot, I know how scary it sounds and how scary it seems because it's just overwhelming, right? It feels like it's a lot. It's not nearly as scary as you may assume that it is. And at the end of the day, no matter what it is, everybody deserves to be very happy, but not just happy, also very, very self confident. Guys, nothing outside of you could or should ever take you away from the potential that you have within yourself because you're choosing to listen to some shit that you know that you want nothing to be a part of. Period. Y'all have to understand, in order to tap into your powerful energy, all you have to do is honor yourself, respect yourself. Even if there were things that you've done that you're not the proudest of and you want to hold it against yourself and be like, oh, I'm a shitty person. Because, well, bitch, like, listen, it's understandable. But you can only be mad at yourself for so long. Understand that you have to forgive yourself. You have to face it as it is, whatever, and then change it. Like, make changes in your life. Do things differently. Be stronger, be brighter because you can do it. Nothing here stopping you. It's only you that could ever stop you. And even then, don't let yourself freak yourself out to the point of not even wanting to tap into something like this because it's so overwhelming. Nothing like this will ever be genuinely overwhelming to your soul, this is exactly where you're supposed to go. Everything in your life will always push you in the direction of making you into, again, a bigger, brighter, more confident person, but you have to feed that as well. So you are the plant growing. Put some water in that bitch and let the sun in all the way and let yourself grow, okay? Even if overnight you feel like I can't do this, you can't honestly do this overnight. You already know, like with the law of assumption, everything's instant, it's already done. But if you feel like for yourself that this is not an overnight thing that I can do, and I don't know what else I would do in order to basically let myself be like this, give yourself time and make steps again for yourself that make you feel even better about the kind of person that you are. Because the more confidence that you grow in the kind of person that you are, which should be somebody that you're proud of because you're making choices that make you happy and that make you feel even more inclined to be super confident in yourself, you're just going to get better from there. That's it. That's all that it takes, guys. I know even with this case scenario, there were times that I myself was working in favor of me being more in tune with my powerful energy, but I just felt like, what if I'm not that person? Excuse me, what if I'm not that powerful? What if I'm not as strong as I thought? And that's understandable, but don't be afraid. Do not be afraid of the life that you know that you deserve. You're crafting that for yourself. Your powerful energy is just you. It's everything within you. And all you have to do to dedicate yourself towards manifesting the most beautiful life for yourself is just understanding I deserve the best. I'm not settling for less. And no matter what it is, I'm getting it my way because what the fuck else? Exactly, guys. Hello. This is not a joke. It's not anything to sleep on. Like I stated at the beginning, this is actually extremely important because even with boycotting, you can take as a huge example. At the beginning of when we all started really boycotting things in 2023, I remember that there were so many people that were like, one person isn't going to make a difference. It's not going to hurt them. The companies don't care. Oh, baby, they care. It hurts. And every single person who contributes to this is actually making an enormous difference. And y'all can see that the numbers in the long run, it works, baby. And it works very well. And just like that, you can see how much you recognizing your power actually contributes to your life, to your reality, and to society as a whole. You're changing the whole world by you being yourself. And that is as serious as I'm saying it. It's not an exaggeration. It's not like, oh, I don't know about yes, the fuck you do know about that. I don't play about these things because seriously, I've always been that kind of person where it's like I will make a person feel like what do I say, over motivated, but not because they feel overmotivated. I mean, like, I just overmotivatingly talk to them. I've made people be like, "Oh my god, okay, like, okay, I'm gonna work on this." You know what I'm saying? Because they were stuck in such a mindset for so long that sometimes you have to just you have to implement the shit to them. Like, you have to say it as it is. Just like I'm talking to y'all. I'm sure the videos that I've made here have made some people feel uncomfortable because it's so overwhelmingly positive, and I actually believe these things. It's not like I'm coming here and I'm saying these things and I don't believe them, and y'all can feel that I don't believe it, but it sounds good. No, like I literally believe it. I embody it, and I'm telling y'all, I'm preaching it to y'all because we all deserve to be on the same shit, 110%. And I know for myself, if I've done it, if my sisters have done it, anyone can do it. And I just know that no matter what it is, I promise you guys, if you let yourself just see the world for what it is in terms of it being your oyster, everything works out for you, everything comes together for you. You are super impactful. You help so many people. You have so much importance in this world. Every single thing that you do, actually helps something out in this world. I promise you guys, you're going to see your power for exactly what it is, and you will never, ever, ever, ever sleep on that again, because you're going to prove to yourself that actually I do make a difference, and I actually am that powerful, and I actually do get what I want, and I am that great. I do believe in myself, and I am that happy. I am that confident. I am that beautiful. I am that rich. I am everything that I want. I have the love, everything, because why would you not? Stay wide awake. I'm not in a bed for no reason, okay? Pun intended, for real. Well, it wasn't intended, but synchronicity. I mean, like, stay the fuck up. You feel me? You could sleep, but you're not gonna sleep. You're gonna stay up because y'all know what's best for you. And I know that y'all do, because I'm telling y'all. And of course, to the people who will see this, I truly intend that this video helps y'all out to the most of its ability. I know that no matter what, these videos age very well. So I know that whenever else that people may watch this in the future, if they watch it either right now or in the future after it's recorded and I post it, it's going to help a lot of people because I have the intention to do that. And just like I have the intention, I'm putting that intention onto y'all. So y'all also have the intention to help everyone else around you as well as yourself. Because I trust that all of y'all have already helped yourselves out to the extent that you feel great about yourselves. And now you're just going to put that out into the universe even more. You're going to manifest even more greatness because you know your power and you're holding that very close to you. You know your powerful energy and you're never, ever, ever going to see it any other way than that. And that's it. Right, guys? Okay, then. Exactly. Exactly. Okay. Okay. So with that being said, guys, oh my gosh, that's basically for my video. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for watching. I will see y'all next Monday for a Spiritual Monday live. And then on Thursday, I'll see y'all again because I'm going to be on Thursday to talk about the law of assumption and stuff like that, whatever topics that come up. If anyone wants to let me know what y'all want me to talk about or anything else, if y'all have any questions, whatever, just let me know. Post it under my video. I will definitely touch base on it. But yes, guys, thank you guys for everything. I'm going to read the comments, but for sure, I want y'all to really understand this, know it for what it is. It is true. I promise y'all it really is. And I mean, I don't have to tell y'all it's true. I know it's true. Y'all need to understand just how important you tapping into your power is, though, because it is the most important thing in the entire world and universe. And the faster that you do that, which I know that this has now sparked something up where people will do that, they're going to definitely manifest in favor of their powerful energy. It's always only up from here. Just like that, my love, period. Oh my goodness. Okay, now let me read real fast what we got here. Hey, Thomas, what's up? Okay. Oh, thank you, Magic and Mediums. That's so sweet. Thank you so much for that. That's like really cute of you to say. Yes, authenticity is super inspiring. Being your most authentic self is like actually going to change the world. It already is. People may feel freaked out by that. I say that because I feel that. I feel like people literally get freaked out by the potential of this world. And it's because it's so overwhelmingly positive that it's like, how can that be? But that's the only way it's supposed to be. Period. We're supposed to feed that more than anything else in this entire world. That's where we should be dedicating ourselves always. That's the way that we're supposed to be headed because that's where we're going. Period. That's where we are. All right? So it's not even like we're supposed to. It's that it is. Period. Let's see. So someone said, because of every piece of shit thing that I did, I can't eliminate the disgusting things I did and how it's inside me and I'm affected by it. Aw, I understand that. And that's honestly something that you at this time have to really focus on healing yourself through right now. It's definitely very overwhelming to go through something very traumatic in your life and then kind of like want to get better because you think to yourself it's almost impossible to feel better. You almost feel like I can't be better. Like I can't see myself for who I am right now because it hurts so much. And that's understandable, bro. Like take your time. That's the biggest thing. You have to take your time. You have to understand that even with all the things that could have gone on in your life, all the pain that you've been through or anything else for that matter, you know for yourself in your heart, regardless, that things are going to be okay. You may not know how, but you know that they're going to be okay and they will still be okay. And you will learn to naturally work through all the pain that you feel at this time, because remember that you are still in control of your reality, regardless of what may have happened before and regardless of what you thought before. Everything in this reality will point you in the best direction if you allow it to. And I know that it seems like you can't forgive yourself, like I stated, but I promise you, you can and you will. And you will also learn to make peace with yourself and with your reality, because I promise you, everything in this world, like this universe, is here to help push you up into a brighter direction. Oh, that's so sweet. No, it's okay. Okay, so they said I found a lecture in my darkest time 3 years ago. It's so sweet, boo. Like, I mean, I'm happy I was there for you 3 years ago in your darkest time. And I had all this information and wish I took the path of healing, but I self-destructed instead because I didn't believe redemption. That's understandable. Like, that's genuinely so fucking understandable because I've been there myself, man. Like, I could have. That's the biggest thing, right? I could have. That's bro. I used to always say that. Like, I could have. I should have. Bro, like, what could you have? Should have what? Relax, baby. Not you. I'm talking about myself in the past. Give yourself time. It's okay that that happened. Like, it's okay that you took the path of self-destruction in the sense that you've now learned something very big about yourself. You understand you don't want to go through that again. And even if you do, which you won't or anything like that, but I'm just saying this because it's happened to me before. I've made a decision. I'm not going to let that happen to me again. And then I would just like overthink it into oblivion. And not even just overthink it, but I would like drive myself crazy, legitimately. I just had to understand one day, like I got so fed up and I was like, no, like I genuinely deserve better than this shit. You get to a point where you understand that you deserve better and that you don't deserve to be suffering with your reality, with your life because of X, Y, and Z when you know that you can still make something better for yourself because you always can. You're always able to start over at any given chance in time, even when or if you feel like you cannot. I promise you, there is always a time to start over, and you always will start over whenever you feel the time is there to do it for, right? Like it's time to do it, but give yourself time to actually get to that point, you know? But don't work against yourself. Work with yourself, uplift yourself, help yourself, be kind to yourself, let yourself know what the tea is in your highest favor, and just take your time. There's no race. There's nothing here forcing you to do anything. Just take your time and understand everything is going to be perfectly okay in your highest favor. Let me see what you said. You said, now I regret it so much because I took the most humiliating path possible. Oh my god, I remember this is like literally how I like would think to myself. This is like crazy, bro. That makes me not believe in myself. I prove the opposite of myself that I'm weak and pathetic. Well, that's definitely not true. You can't feed that to yourself either. And you shouldn't be telling yourself things like that. Like, you shouldn't be telling yourself things that make you feel less about yourself, even if you feel like they're true right now. They're not true, and you know that they're not. And you saying those things are not going to help you. And I'm telling y'all that as somebody who used to say things to myself that were like so mean, and it was like, I knew they weren't genuinely true. I believed it in the moment, but I knew that they weren't true, and it was not helping anything for me to be like that towards myself. If you actually want to feel better, you have to be kinder to yourself, and you need to start. Like, you need to start a little by little, but please start. And that's if you want to, which I assume in your heart that you do. I know that everyone wants to heal. I genuinely know that. But I feel like for you, you probably need more time to understand that, but I promise you, you're gonna see the light. Like, you're gonna see it. And I know it sounds humiliating, but you learned an enormous lesson to never let that happen to yourself again for as long as you possibly can. Like, as long as you may live, honestly. You have your own power. Do not give your power to anyone else. Never give your power away to anybody else. You don't deserve to give your power away to anybody. No one in your reality has more power over yourself than you, and you should be thankful. Like, yes, accept help. But even with the help that you're receiving, you are still the person who got yourself through everything, okay? People around you didn't, your parents didn't. You got yourself through everything that you were experiencing, and you're only going to get better from here if you allow yourself to, which I know that you will, because I know that you want to. You're here for a reason. I know that you want to, and you will dedicate yourself to that because you have to. And that's it. You will. I promise you, you're going to find the way, and you're going to let me know about it. I want to hear about it. You can fucking do it. Period. Okay. Let me see what this person said. Oh, magic and mediums, thank you for helping this person. That's like really nice of you, for real. I really appreciate the kind words that you're saying to them. Like, yes, yes, I love the message. That's so sweet. Let me answer this question. Have you manifested passing a class? I've manifested passing multiple classes. I'm gonna tell y'all, like, oh my god, my classes were literally so fucking hard. I'm sorry for cursing, but like, my classes were so hard. I was like, "How is anyone passing this class?" And somehow I manifested it by assuming in favor of me passing my class. Somehow my professors just came in clutch for me, and somehow it was done. And somehow, if you let yourself believe in the same, you will get the same, and it will be beautiful. You will get exactly what you want out of your academic environment and everything else for that matter if you let yourself. Literally, assumption is key, persisting is key, and trusting in the highest case scenario is always key. Always. Okay. I'm gonna answer like 2 more or 3 more questions, and then I'll see you guys on Thursday. It's honestly, like, the reason is because I don't want, like, these recordings to get super, super long, but honestly, in the future, I'm probably gonna let them get really long. That's what she said, so okay, okay, let me see. His bae, his bae, his bae. Okay, been affirming for marriage for almost a year. How much more I need to affirm? Baby, you don't need to affirm, like, I mean, no, listen, listen, okay. It shouldn't have taken you a year, like, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like everyone's different, but I feel like if you're, like, actually assuming and persisting in it, it shouldn't take that long because you probably had a lot of ups and downs. there's no timestamp that I can tell you affirm for this much longer. It's literally up to you. You have to affirm in a way that actually makes your belief system feel like this is true for you, that it's done for you, and that it's all manifested for you. So I feel like dedicate yourself to what you want, but don't drive yourself crazy and don't assume that it's like this time it'll work, this time it'll work, this time it'll work. No, it's working the entire time regardless. Like it's still working, but you have to let it work out for you. And you have to understand that these things are possible for you, because I feel like when it takes that long for someone to get what they want when they're affirming it, it's because they fear that it's not actually possible, and it is. Like it's very possible. It's just more of a limiting belief for that specific person, but they can work through it if they let themselves. So commit yourself, baby. Like persist for real. Give yourself 3 days, and I promise you, you will see mad signs of movement in your reality already conforming to you. And then you're just gonna see the rest manifest for you if you let yourself have it. I feel like low-key, intuitively speaking, I feel like you're a little bit afraid actually, but I feel like you can get through that because you deserve to have the marriage of your dreams. And so it is done, like 110%. I believe in you. You can do it. Dedicate yourself to it, and it will be done, because why wouldn't it be? Exactly. Like, actually, exactly. Okay, now last few things. I know my power, it just this darkness that comes upon me and disturbs me, I meditate and try my hardest, it just still triggers. Okay, so that is also super understandable. I feel like, again, with you, you have a lot of stuff to heal through. I feel like you haven't really given yourself a lot of time to feel better. I feel like you're really wallowing in a lot. I literally say the word self-hatred. I feel like you're being very hard on yourself. And I get that. I really do, but it's not healthy. I'm telling you, it's not healthy in the long run. But what is healthy is you letting yourself work through these feelings now, because you will get through them. I promise you, you will. These feelings are not going to persist. I feel like your heart knows that everything's going to be okay, but you have been exposed to things within your reality that have surprised you as a soul in this lifetime. Because keep in mind, I do believe in reincarnation. I believe that we've been here many times before, and there's all different kinds of souls that have experienced a lot of different things. I feel like you've been through a lot in past lives, but this is like your first rodeo in this lifetime with that, with what it seems to be super hurtful. And the only thing that you have to do now is to work through layers of you feeling this type of way, to the extent of you understanding that you deserve better and that everything will be okay. Everything is going to work out for you. Everything is going to manifest itself into perfection, right? It's going to come together. But just understand that all the darkness that you see, anything that you think that is not a part of you but feels like it consumes you, remember, it's not a part of you. Don't resonate yourself with that. Get comfortable with observing and not observe. Observe it, don't absorb it, okay? You're not a sponge, you're not gonna take that shit up. It doesn't resonate with you, not fully, right? Now, get yourself to consuming content or movies, which has helped me a lot as well in the past. I remember when I was really upset, I would watch movies that would uplift me, and they would just make me feel better because I felt like there was hope, right? And I would be like, okay, like everything's gonna be fine because I see it. Like I understand that art is a no, it's a, what's it called? Like a, what's the word? It's art is like a reflection of life. So if people can make movies and music and all this stuff about being so happy and being confident, being the most powerful person in the entire world and universe, then just know that that's something that you can feel for yourself as well, because you're meant to, and you will. I promise you, you will, because you already are. Like, I feel like, yeah, like you already are. Even if you don't know it, you already are, and it's only going to grow brighter in that direction because you're allowing it to. That's it. Literally. I promise. I said it, I promise you, so many times in this video, but I mean it. I promise you. Literally, I promise you. Aw. I love you, Electra. I love you too, baby, for real. I don't know how I will get through this and ever feel powerful and worthy again, but I want to be connected to you more. Don't worry. Just honestly watch my videos. I promise you, like, I'll be here for you. I'll be here on live if you want to come back and talk. Like, I'll be here. So it's totally fine. But just be connected to me by practicing the words that I say. That's like the best way that you could be connected to me, is literally just by taking my advice, applying it, and then embodying your true character as time goes on. It will get easier to. All I want y'all is to just believe me. That's it. Believe me and apply it. Even if you don't believe me, bro, just apply what I'm saying, and I promise you, again, you will see movement. You will see it happen. You will see it come together, and everything will be perfect. Everything will end up being okay for you, even better than you could ever expect. Don't try to get too comfortable with like the idea of what you think perfection is, but just feel what perfection is for you. and then let everything show you what that means for you physically speaking. So you have the energy within you. Now let your reality show you what that looks like, and don't get attached to anything too much. Just let things prove themselves to you, and they will. And they will make you feel a lot better, a lot greater, because you already are the greatest. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna read one more comment. Someone said, agreed. And the universe is not punishing you. You did the best you could with choices you had. Everything is always working out for your own good. You are light and love. Thank you so much, the divine fempress. That is so sweet. And you're so right. You're so true, bro. Like, yes. I love that. I love like these messages are always relevant. These messages are literally always freaking relevant. You wanna know what irritates me? Really fast segment, bro, before I log off. What irritates me is when I see commercials that are acting like they're oh my gosh, bro, like, I swear it's, like, actually racist, bro, like okay, yesterday I saw this commercial, and it was they were making fun of the chakras, okay, as if it's not a part of an actual religion, right? And when I watched that, I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, I was like, "Why?" Almost like, "Why are y'all making fun of something that is actually spiritually helpful?" And I said that out loud, right? And my sister was like, they're saying that so that people don't take the spiritual stuff seriously." And I was just like, that's so like that's literally so true because when you're spiritual, when you know your power, when you know your worth, all this other stuff, again, you're not easy to control, and that's a great thing. That's what we're focusing on. That's what we want. But I'm just saying that in the way that it sounds like saying such positive things all the time and being so uplifting seems a little bit almost like cliche. I almost feel like it feels like Disney. Ooh, boycott to a lot of people, right? They think it sounds very like childish, but the thing is that it is always necessary. People are suffering, some people are suffering, and I'm not claiming that, but it seems that way. Yes, some people are suffering a lot more than we could ever even imagine, right? Y'all remember 10 years ago when the memes on Instagram were all about sad boy this, depressed that? We were like really embodying being super depressed, and then everyone got tired of it, and now we've completely shifted into the opposite. I remember years ago when I saw that happening and I was like, "Oh my god, shifts are happening. The memes are becoming more positive." Yeah, it's because it's actually useful, and being positive always comes in clutch. No matter how many years of cliche, positive, encouraging words there are, they will always be relevant. And that's exactly why you have to feed yourself with these positive, encouraging, uplifting words always, because you are the catalyst to your own happiness. You have to dedicate yourself to your own happiness if you want to be happy. And I know that we all want that. So dedicate yourself to it. And so y'all will, because why would you not? Yes, positivity is not toxic. It's not silly. And yes, thank you. Art imitates life. That's what okay. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Oh my God, you guys are like amazing, on fire. Amazing. Okay. Okay, guys. I'm going to be back on Thursday. I'm very excited for that. I was gonna go live today at the rink. I was at the ice rink today, and I was like, maybe I should go live because it was very empty, and it's not always very empty. So I was like, maybe now's a good opportunity, but I felt like not yet. I feel like in maybe upcoming days or weeks I will. But honestly, let me try to show y'all like a really quick something. Um, I'm gonna show y'all like a really quick video of what I have. I did what was it? I tried like a bunch of backspins. I don't know where they are, but I'll try to find it. I tried doing like a bunch of backspins. I did like a Lutz. Let me show you guys. Oh my god. Okay, so this one's like this one's kind of funny. So I did a Lutz, which is a jump, and I two-footed it. So you can see it's on Snapchat. Okay, so you're gonna see me like all the way in the back. Wait. Yeah, so I two-footed that one. I didn't, like, land properly. I didn't two-foot it. I didn't land properly. But I want to, like, show you guys this stuff. I'm gonna do that in the future or the near future, and then here I was gonna do a jump. Did I actually end up doing it? Hold on, let me show you. Okay, yeah, I kinda did, but, like, I ended up not completing it. So, yeah, I'm gonna show you guys more. I feel like I know this channel is, like, very personal, and everything that I do here is, like, very personal with you guys, but it's only gonna get more personal, and honestly, I don't think YT is going to last long because of, like, all the stuff that's happening with it. But I know that no matter where I go and no matter what, you guys are gonna be with me, and I will be here for all of you always. So nothing will ever change, and I will always be the person that I am, like, as positive and all this stuff because that's just, like, in my being. But, yeah, I'm really excited to hear about, like, what the future holds for all of us. It's gonna get so much better than it already is. I'm really excited, and I can tell y'all, like, I didn't expect the way that my life is now. I'm looking at my phone, by the way, like, I'm not ignoring y'all, but I never expected my life to go the way that it is right now, ever. I always thought that everything would be so, um, fixed, almost like, "Oh, a specific schedule, this, that, I have to do whatever." I was never truly, like, so I was always open, I was more afraid before, but I was never truly open to so many changes, you know what I'm saying? In this way, where I'm going live now, right? And also I'm gonna work on getting, like, a better microphone or maybe see if I could go live through my camera or something so that you guys could see me, in a better way or something with more quality, but oh my god, I can't find it. Yeah, I guess not. Oh wait, maybe this is it. No, it's not. It's definitely not. Ugh. This is a toe loop really fast, but I'm gonna work like, I'm working on it more though, because well, I'm gonna work on doubles soon, which doubles are like, what's it called? The jumps that are like, double rotation basically. But okay, let me see if there's anything else. I can't find the fucking video. I guess I'm not meant to show y'all or something. I can't find it, which is crazy. Um, yeah, forget it. Never mind. Well, it's fine. I will show you guys in person. It's fine. I love you guys so much. I love Thank you, the divine fempress. You're so cute. Oh my gosh. You guys are I love how y'all help each other. Like, it makes me so happy. I feel like genuinely so fucking happy to hear, like, to see that. Oh my gosh, wait. You guys are all so great to each other. Okay, this is a flip. I'll show you guys a flip and then I'm going. So I did this flip and like jumped and I landed it, but I remember I got scared because someone was right like in the corner and I low-key get nervous when there's people around me. Well, understandably, I get kind of nervous when there's people around me to do jumps and stuff, but you could see that's a flip. So I go yeah. But there was a person right next to me, so I was like, I need to also when I land, I have to bend more. I need more extension, I think. I should work on extension. But alright, guys. Thank you guys for everything, genuinely. You guys are everything. I want y'all to know, even okay, really fast. Can other people manifest bad things onto us? Absolutely fucking not if you don't let it. Do not ever let that happen. It's your choice. I promise you, it literally is your choice. If you're like, everyone wants the worst for me. I hate when people say things like that, bro. Like, I don't like when people are like, oh my God, everyone's out to get me. Stop. Like, you don't want people to be out to get you. You don't even mean that yourself. No, like, absolutely not, bro. It's your choice. And people to be if you don't want people to wish bad upon you, don't let them. You call the shots, man. Excuse me, each and every single time. Sorry, I had a burp. I love you guys. God bless y'all. I will see y'all on Thursday for another live. I'm very excited to talk. Oh my God, it's gonna be so fun. Love you guys. Okay, we'll talk soon. We'll talk soon. Please ask me these questions soon. God bless y'all. Please take care, everyone. Bye.